David, and we desperately need your help. The tornadoes, Shady 180, the chopper, Augie. Playing with myself. I knew we could save him best. And the fallen Fett are in need of your help. Return to Earth on Thursday night to catch their non-dolls presented by the tornadoes. 8:15 p.m. PST. The boogie, gather the troops, and roll well.
Whip. Hey guys, what's up? It's another episode of the Fallen Fed Chronicles. I am your host, the Fallen Fed himself. It's Ernie. Hey, how the hell are you? How you doing? What's up? I'm super late. That's like the story of my life, right? I mean, we'll just jump right into it. Like I'm here trying to set everything again. Federation, you need to hop in and let me know. Do I sound okay? Nobody's on with me yet. Can you hear me? Number one, because the computer was reset like if I had just bought it. So I don't know what the hell happened. Literally, I've been trying to load up here. If I wasn't already late, that's what went down. So like right now, I can barely hear myself. Your audio is good. We can hear you. Thanks, Marcus. Um, I can barely hear myself when sometimes I hear it perfect. So I don't know what's going on. But as long as you can hear me, that's great. Let's see. Marcus was the only one. All right. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Jacob. What up, Jake? Welcome to episode 54. It is Wednesday night. Once again, I can't believe it. And like I said, I came in here, dude, and the whole computer was like shut down. I had to turn it back on if I wasn't already late. The room is a freaking disaster since before Comic-Con. Like, I need to get in here and clean up this crap. Really pissed off today that it's been so hot because this right here, Boba Fett fell. You can see there's the JPEG for it to stick on. It knocked down that one and knocked off some Spideys. Then my display from Tashi Station Emporium, my blast doors wall, it knocked down a bunch of my bounty hunters. So I walked into figs all over the floor, a mess, of course. Right. It's just, that's how we're rolling today. And that like kind of sums up the week. How has everybody's week been? How are you guys doing? Please answer. We're going to keep rolling. I do not have a guest. I will wait to see if the crew runs in here. Evil Diva has been working late. We do want to do a Disney show, but she just barely got home. Yoko should be jumping in here pretty soon. I don't know if Dario can make it tonight or if he's working. But that's it. But if you're just joining us for the first time or you're catching up on some episodes, so what Dario and Cheney wanted to implement that they said worked really well was this whole call-in factor, like if it was a radio show or something. I do need to get back on and plan guests, but we were going through Comic-Con and everything else like that. So that will be coming up again. But yeah, I left the link up there. It's pinned. If you want to call in and say what's up, you got 5 minutes to send your shout out, ask your question. Let's talk about something. Let's go over something. It could be whatever, news, toys, movies, TV shows, whatever the hell you want. Come on in, call in. We'll put you up for 5 minutes and like that. Dario's our man on the street. We got Yoko, our weather and traffic girl. I am your host. And then we have everybody who just constantly jumps in here. But as far as for me, we did Disneyland this weekend. Lots of news there. We went, of course, right? We went and looked for all the Halloween stuff. We love all that time of year when all the holidays come, but especially starting with Halloween. And Corinne was looking for a certain pair of ears, and they didn't have them yet. They're like, oh, it'll be coming out maybe next weekend soon. And then, of course, the next day on Monday, all of this Halloween merch drops. And then you got the resellers and everybody. So I don't know how much if we're going to be able to get anything, but we'll see. So we were there. It was a great time. Right now, it is really slow over there, what you would consider slow, because of some annual pass holders can't go right now. They're blocked out. It is summertime. It is hot. We were pretty disgusted on Sunday. It was so muggy, and it was just, try and find all the inside stuff that you can do, And it's still great, though. I mean, it's still Disney, and we were there Friday night. That was awesome. And then Sunday during the day, and that was basically our weekend. Watched those fights on Saturday, which was great. No, we have not seen Haunted Mansion yet. I had to work yesterday, or we would have went, because I just found out about Ticket Tuesday. So my cheap ass, dude, always on a budget, always trying to work things out. Like, you can go watch a movie on Tuesdays for $5. Hell yeah, I'm down. But yesterday I had to work. Yesterday was a national night out, or whatever that is, has nothing to do with the cities and everything. So, you gotta like represent your crew and do this and that. Well, nobody wanted to do it, so I stepped up and did it. So we were there. There was a bunch of vendors and lots of stuff. It was so funny because all of this stuff on on the what do you call it, street fairs and all of those other things that we've been doing, that I've hopped in with Corinne and Riley of selling stuff because I've been selling my old collection. They do have canes there sometimes, and they bring out tea and lemonade. And I was like, yeah. So I saw canes roll up, and I was like, oh, I totally forgot my water. Sweet, we got some tea here and everything. And I roll over there, and I tell the group of guys that are from work from other divisions that I'm like, dude, we're covered in drinks, right? And I walk over there, and of course, they didn't bring it. They had just like prizes and stuff. And I was like, I was so disappointed. And then the other guys are like, oh, okay, sure. So, yeah, that happened. But speaking of street fairs, let's get the announcements out of the way right away. We have teased our next Frank & Sons Toymigo Con, Toymigo meetup. That will be coming to you at the beginning of September. More info tomorrow night on They're Not Dolls. If you've been there in the past, you know how it goes. Tons of stories always come out of there. Such a good time to hang and see everybody. So please try and make it out. But if you are in the SoCal area and you are looking to get rid of some of your stuff, or just come out, or maybe your wife or your partner or anybody does some type of crafting or whatever, I have gotten with Keeping the Culture Alive, as you can see every day on my Instagram. And we're going to be doing an event out there on Saturday from 4 to 8, coming up at the end of the month on August. It's going to be $35 for a spot. Tell them the Fallen Fett sent you. DM them so you get your spot. It will be 10 by 10. We can put up canopies. We went bigger than the usual spot because there is a lot coming out. But dude, if you got figures from old to new, whatever it may be, please come out. Let's hang out and sell, talk toys, do everything. There's usually a DJ. He has different bands show up. There's artists. Then there's all the crafters, like, you know, my honey's ears that she does, Riley with the crocheting, other people doing bigger creature and other type of crocheting stuff. You have artists out there from full-size pictures to selling their art prints, pins, stickers, cups, pop sellers. Please come out. There's everybody. We need Hot Wheels people, comic book people, Pokemon cards, other cards, whatever it may be. Come on out. Let's hang out. And if you don't know and you're looking, the prices, you got to say Fallen Fett is because Cheney, please don't come in here and throw commercials out. Okay, I don't need the slander. I'm just kidding. If you see that, yeah, that's very exciting. I'll get into that too. It was the first thing I saw when I looked down. If you don't know about that type of you know, the street fairs and everything like that, is 35 is very cheap, and I worked that with him so that we could bring people in to kind of see how it is, because I enjoyed it as a hangout when I was going with Corinne and Riley, and then I asked when I saw people with you know, other pops there, and I've been trying to get rid of my pops, so I had a lot of hard to find stuff, and it's cool because you're getting a lot of collectors who are missing stuff from their collection and everything like that. So it's going to be a great time. It will be like our pre-hangout to the Toymigos at Frank & Sons, where we chill, look at those vendors there and everything like that. But let's make a day out of it. So that $35, you've got to let them know Fallen Fett sent you. Secure it now, though, because it is filling up because of the bigger spot. People are finding out, and so they're joining in because either they've done it with him or they've done others in the past. I've gotten the word out. A lot of the homies have already put in on it. I know Marvel Kicks will be there. Marco's going to be there. I believe Scott's coming. Nico is going to be there. That's awesome. I talked him into it. He'll have some of his heads and figures. So it's going to be a great time to hang out. I do think Cheney and Adam are coming. Adam told me for sure like that, but I got to just check with Adam. It's going to be a great time, and then it's a chance to get rid of stuff, but then pick up other things too. You know, just one of those summer nights, summer type hangouts. So come on over. I have it in my Instagram stories every day. Go over and DM Keeping the Culture Alive and get your spot. Tell them the Fallen Fett sent you, and then come pre-hang out so then we can hang out, walk around the next weekend for the Frankensons meetup. And again, we'll have more information on that tomorrow night. Also, June will be in the house. So if you have those questions or just the hype from Comic-Con, please let them know. Let them know what's going on and jump in there. And it's always a great time with June. So that will be tomorrow night. What else is going on? I think that was it that I covered. And if you don't know, a pop-up is great because of the time. It is going to be a little bit hot. The sun now doesn't go down till like around between 6:30 and 7:30. So you will have that, and it will be a little hot. Maybe bring a fan with you. Make sure you bring water, and then a table, like a 6-foot table. So we use 3 tables, and we put them like in a U-shaped. If you just have one, make sure you bring your chair, and then be ready, like your prices. If you have PayPal, Zelle, if you're going to take cash from somebody, anything like that. Okay. So if you have any questions, just hit me up and let me know. But it's going to be a cool hangout, just a chance to get rid of everything and pass it on to other collectors. And then let's see who shows up, because I don't even know who's else is coming from down the hill, what we call down the hill. But it's going to be a good time. So please, that's what you keep seeing me post. That's when it is. If you're all interested, that is what is going on. Let's see what we got here. Do I have it? See, I don't even know if this works. So let's see if this works, because like I said, I apologize. Everything is set up, but let's see if the traffic girl made it.
Hi.
What up, Yoko?
Made it just in time. Kind of. Not really.
Yeah, I was just doing the intro and
I heard the phone ringing.
Okay, cool. Good. Yeah, I came in, dude, and everything was off and reset. When you turn it on and then it straight went into and said, "Would you like to finish setting up your computer?" And I was like, "Oh no. Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to hurry and I went off everything and turned it on, and I'm like, I hope this is it. But yeah. So that's it. Just did a little Disney and everything. How are you recovering after everything? You guys full back into work and all that? Already planning for the next thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I have our next event's in September. I'm a little stuffy, actually. I think I got a little cold. At least it was just a cold coming back. It hit me late.
You know what? I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
And I heard some people messaging like, "Hey, how you feeling? How's that?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I was like, oh yeah, we did Comic-Con with hundreds and
with
hundreds
lots of people. Yeah. No personal space, right?
So many people.
Yeah.
Did anybody get really sick?
I mean, I've heard a couple people get the COVID, but
oh, really?
Not not as widespread as before, I guess.
No, I didn't feel anything. And that last time that I got COVID was the craziest thing ever. I don't want to go through that again. Well, one day I had a fever very high, like it just knocked me on my ass, and I sat and watched movies all day in here. Corinne locked me in here and quarantined me in here. And then after that, it started coming down, but then I don't know if you remember, I couldn't sleep for 3 days.
You couldn't sleep?
I did not sleep for 3 days.
All I did was sleep 3 days. Had it.
See, and that's what everybody was saying. And I'm like, what the heck? I literally could not fall asleep for nothing. So I played Mortal Kombat. I played Street Fighter. I watched movies. And there was nothing wrong where I felt just, I want to sleep. I just sat here wide-eyed open 3 days, la, 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 la. And there was nothing. It was the craziest thing. And then I did after, that retest or whatever, and then I was fine.
The retest?
So, yeah, thank God I didn't get all of that, Oh my God, I'm so sick. But yeah, I didn't even think of it after the con until some people started messaging like, "Hey, how you feeling?" I'm like, "It's
always
good."
Con cred, right? It's if you escape without anything at all, it's pretty amazing. So
yeah. That's so true.
Yeah.
But how's work? Busy for you?
Yeah, I think so. Especially with a small team, we don't really have the luxury of taking a rest after coming back. So then I got to catch up on everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, with the understanding team and being remote, I was able to kind of take it easy.
That's cool.
In the few days following, because I didn't get back till I left Monday night, so I got home just before midnight Monday night, and then back at it Tuesday. Probably we have a team meeting at 12 o'clock on Tuesdays, and I kind of just got started then. Maybe an hour or two before then. Just kind of took my time in the morning.
I made the meeting.
Still trying to still trying to catch up this week. Really, I'm like, okay, last week I was able to be kind of, slow and catching up, but this week we got to get back on it because the next thing's just around the corner.
Yeah, it always is. So, what is coming up recently? I know everybody's talking about PowerCon.
Yeah, no, not for me. We're going to. Do you know about Destination D23? It's like that smaller event that they're doing in Orlando.
Yeah, for Disney.
Yeah,
you guys are doing that.
We're doing that.
Oh, that's awesome! Really,
yeah, so that'll be fun. I've never been to that event, right? And it's a much smaller one.
Well, because I think that one is for the paying members only.
Yeah.
I think you can't, like me, how I just signed up to be part of D23, to get like newsletters and stuff and like that. So I think that one,
level. You have to be at least a gold member to buy the tickets.
Right. Which is your annual payment and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then there's like tons of Disney vendors. And then they do.
I don't think there's a ton of vendors. I think there's maybe there's like 10 or so. 8
it's going to be that small?
It's pretty small. And then they've told us it'll be like there's going to be like major lulls during the day because they have all the panels. So everyone's going to go. I think it's only I think it's only a couple thousand people or something. So it'll be interesting to see how this show goes.
Oh, kind of go check out the panels
audience,
and then in between you can check you guys out and everything like that.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and sneak away to a panel?
I don't know. I'll have to see. Again, there's only 3 of us. I think we're going to do a team of 3 at this show again on purpose this time though. And so it's like, who knows?
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's been hot out here and just busy at work. I just can't seem to catch up. And then I did that. I'm just still like we talked about it last week on Toy Migos, right? Where everybody's still just like this tiredness. Like, why am I so tired?
Because you didn't get the weekend, right? Yeah. And now we're older and it takes longer for us to bounce back.
Well, I did all that call and then it was such a crappy call, right?
Yeah.
And then came back, went right to work, like I was saying. And that was last week. And then I was looking forward to this Friday. And then some tweaker stole stuff right at the end of my shift.
Oh, no.
And I had to stay over to repair that stuff. And then rolled right into Disney. Woke up late Saturday, but I wanted to see the fight. So ran to the grocery store. Oh, my God. I old manned it so hard on Saturday.
You old manned it?
Yeah. Why is everything so freaking expensive right now?
I know.
Corinne was like laughing because I lost my crap because one, gas was at like $5 everywhere. And then I'm like, why is nobody saying anything about this? And then 2, because the fights were on and I wanted to watch them, I wanted like snacks, right? So I go down the chip aisle. Chips on sale were 2 for $10. And I was like,
that does seem expensive for chips.
Right?
Were they like fancy chips?
Dude, they were just like, I don't know, Doritos, Lay's, whatever it may be. Literally, but the tag 2 for $10. Yeah. Not a big bag, your regular old bag of chips. And I'm like, oh, I can't take this. And I told her, because I think where were we? We were like at Target. I'm like, you have to take me to Walmart. I can't. 2 for $10. I was like, I'm not staying here. No, take me to Walmart. Yeah, that's expensive. And then, work comes and we weren't as hot, thank God, this week. But then like yesterday, like I said, I had that whole event. So it was work. And then that event wasn't over until late and we had to help pack up and clear the street and everything. So yeah, I've just been rolling from day to day, I feel like, for the last 3 weeks. So I don't know, Federation, how do you guys feel right now and about that? There's the intro. That's about it. I'm done bitching about everything. So yeah, let's check in with the Federation. Let's see who's here. If you guys want to, you know how it goes. I already put the link up there if anybody would like to join us tonight and come on in and say what's up. Like I said, I hope maybe Dario is here. I haven't heard from him. I hope he's doing well. Don't know what everybody else has planned. If you guys are as busy too, but if you like to, there's a link up there. Come on in, hop in for a couple minutes, say what's up, ask your question. Let's talk about your topic and we'll go from there. But right now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, please. And then let them know if you make a post, hey, we're live, because I didn't even get a chance to do that because I was so behind. And then I didn't know if anything was working. But first, we got Toy Rensu is here. What's up? Hi, babe. Evil Diva is here. Donald Layton, what's up, everyone? Hope everybody had a great day. Yes, I feel the same way. Let's see. Marcus Yee's here. What's up, Federation? We got Bootleg Joe is in the house. Just want to stop by real quick and say, Cuvo, homie. What's up? Joey, I hope you had a good day. Joey is out past where we live, so it's even hotter with all the stuff he does. RMD is here. What's up, Ernie in the Federation? Hella feeling SDCC withdrawals, though. I'm the same, RMD. Totally. Toy Rensu. Jurassic Jesse. What's up, Jesser? How are you, man? Long time no talk. I hope you jump in one of these days. I need to catch up with you, and I hope all is going well. Oh yeah, the audio is good. What's up, Michael? How's everything doing? Federation for Life, we hear you. Thank you very much. Glad you can make it and hop in real quick. What's up, Santo1414? Jake, what's up, son? How are you? Are you just getting off of work? Jake had an awesome weekend out in Havasu on a boat and everything. I'm like, dude, you're a freaking captain now? And then he was trying to hit me with all the boat terms. But speaking of Jake, happy birthday goes out. Do I sing happy birthday? Do I just let it go? No, just I won't sing. I won't take up that much of the show. But happy birthday going out to Hazel. I hope you had a great day and enjoy your birthday. Non-Narb is here. What's up? Let's see. Michael, Jesse, RMD, Jesse, 17.2 Nate. Hello, welcome to the show. D Blake Makes is in the house. What's up? How are you? Yeah, this is what D and Blake was talking about. D Blake was actually out here in San Francisco. Another birthday shout out to D Blake. It was his birthday. I hope you actually got to go out and have some fun as well. Let's see who else is here. D Blake's, Jesse. Hold on. Oh, I lost it. Here's Shaney. Shaney is right here. And yes, tomorrow night we will have June on the show on another episode of They're Not Dolls, starting at 8:15 Pacific Standard Time on Toy Migos. The links are down below, but of course you know that. But if you're new here, yeah, that's the toy show tomorrow. Toy Migos, They're Not Dolls. June will be our guest from Jada Toys, starting at 8:15 p.m. That was he was supposed to come on the Comic-Con one, but couldn't make it. The Fallen Fence sent me $50 for your spot. What? Oh, oh, he was saying when I said, tell him the Fallen Fence sent you, and then they're going to upcharge. No, D Blake, they will not upcharge. That's not what's going to happen. Yes, Nico will be there. What's up, Nico? Welcome to the show. Matt Logic is in the house. Welcome. We got 796 Mario. What's up? Dang, would love to go. Okay, so then that's another thing, right? So like if Mario showed up, what the heck, dude? Like that would be like, because he collects like so much expensive stuff, like him and Adam, like on the resale on that. How do you sell that? Because I would still be like, dang, you want how much for what? Like for people who don't know, right? That's what I'm always afraid of at these type of shows. We got Winger Lose is in the house. Let's see, Cap Lives is here. And what's up, Arizona Toy Hunters Guild? Welcome to the show. Let's see, Shadow Bid is in the house. Shadow Bid. Am I just on money the whole time? Let's see, Catalina Wine Mixer is here. Snacks is too expensive. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Snacks are too expensive. All right, so we have a lot going on. There's a lot in theaters right now. The toy news we're going to say for tomorrow and like that. We've been going over toys for quite a while. Unless there's something that you guys have a question, Federation, bring it up. Say your question or say your topic that you want to get into right now. I do have to know, though, Yoko, we're kind of Disney heads. Have you seen Haunted Mansion yet?
No, I haven't seen anything ever.
Have you?
I want to go see Barbie on Friday, though.
I was going to say that. You haven't seen Barbie yet?
No.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. And I'm not into that Oppenheimer or whatever that's called, that other film.
Yeah.
I'm not into stuff like that. So
yeah.
Barbie it was. Corinne was super excited. We went to that. I actually loved it. I thought it was a really good movie. Great message. And then I would like to see what Mattel is going to do. Because Hasbro kind of started this stuff, right? Have you seen any of the old Hasbro movies? I mean, from G.I. Joe to Battleship. Of course, they have Transformers.
No.
Did you see any of those old ones?
No.
Okay, so they were kind of just like whatever, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then they've now redone Transformers, and they tried with Bumblebee, and I like that one. And then they went into this whole new one with the Maximals and everything like that. The newest one that was just released. And I feel that like a lot of people didn't see it, and they should, because I thought it was good, but it gave a big reveal at the end for it to open up to so much more. And then like Barbie kind of does the same thing, and Mattel said, "Oh yeah, we're really going for it, and we're going to make all these, Mattel based movies off of stuff."
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. But I really feel like nobody's giving any love to that last Transformers reveal. So Federation, anybody listening, have you seen that? And what did you think of it? Because I was super stoked for it.
Should we spoil it? What happened?
I'm a fan for it. So if you don't want to, just mute for the next minute. Okay. Let's just go a minute.
How long has this movie been out? A couple years, right?
No, this just came out and it just released on home.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, look at see? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so at the end, if you don't care, then here it goes. If you do, give me 1 minute, I will talk about it. I'll literally wait until that minute changes. So give us 10 seconds. You're getting a chance now, so you won't be spoiled. And what I'm spoiling is the end of Transformers and the big reveal that I was super stoked for. And now, okay, so at the end of Transformers, dude, it was a really cool movie. I liked what they did. The kid in there, and they set it back like in the 90s, so that was cool. At the end, it was a reveal, and I thought it was going to go off of the old Transformer movies with Sector 7, and it didn't. The guy hands him a G.I. Joe card. And I was like, what the hell? Are you serious? So they're going to redo G.I. Joe, and they're already putting it with Transformers. And I was like, dude, that's a win. Like, we've been saying that. Like, that's a comic book. That's what I do with my own figures. It's been something for a long time. It's always been teased in the cartoons, but now it was in this reboot of the movies and what they say they're going to do. And I'm like, I didn't even hear any about this. And I was super late to watching it. Like, I watched it in the living room type thing. And then so to hear that G.I. Joe Transformers, I'm all in, and I hope that it happens. So that was it. There's the minute. And I hope it happens. I really do. Because it was like that
for you too.
What and if you're here with the Federation right now, how do you feel about that? Do you want that to happen, or are you just kind of over it right now? Because that happens too. We're in a day and age where people are just over things, right? Like, it happens so quick. Like, literally, there was trials last week. Like, I was talking to some people. There's trials last week about the whole UFO and aliens type thing. And it did come out saying, yeah.
I feel like nobody batted an eye at that.
Nobody did. Like, nobody cares. Yeah, that's what I said.
2023, what you're going to do, right?
Yeah. Right, exactly. Nobody cares about crap, dude. Like, that is something that is, like, big, right? Yeah. And, like, there is people who are saying, they didn't specifically say that. They didn't say aliens. What they said was non-human. And I'm like, okay, whatever they said, right? But they admitted to something. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And it's like, yes. Okay, nobody cares. Like, they really don't. And I'm just, that blows my mind. So then, there's been a lot of stuff lately of where I'm like, how is nobody talking about this? How did I not know? So, yeah, that's my question to you. Do you even care, or are you super excited? Win or Lose does have a question. Does Boba Squadron return with Ahsoka? You got to shoot it over there with Kev and then let us know, because we haven't heard anything yet. So me and Yoko are just crossing our fingers.
We're ready.
That we're back. Yeah, we could do it right now. We could break down the trailer. We could everything. Yes, please, Kev, bring back Boba Squadron. We need it. I miss Paul. I haven't talked to Paul in so long. Kev lives. There's so much coming out. I still haven't seen Indy 5. I saw that too.
Oh, yeah, I
liked it. No?
I haven't seen Indy. I haven't seen The Flash. I haven't seen...
The Flash is at home now.
Is it already?
Well, on my stick, it's at home now, but... because the one that I use doesn't do like the bootlegs. It kind of just does early, meaning that it's going to be here. Like Little Mermaid was on a couple days ago, and I guess now it's official. I didn't like it.
You didn't?
I've tried it twice, and I just couldn't do it.
Huh.
I don't understand why we have to keep doing live action on stuff.
Because it lets them make money with all the new merch. That's why.
Okay, I get that, but also I get if we're saying new generation, right? So are the kids just not into cartoons anymore? I mean, is
I
that a
don't.
real
I don't
factor
even
of
know
why
if it's
doing
the,
it?
I don't even know if it's the new generation. I think it's the old generation rebuying all the new stuff.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. But
The parents taking the kids, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is too, again, going back to these vendor shows, I have a table full of toys, and I
Yeah.
have some open too, not just all boxed. I have a table full of toys, and every single little kid, okay, let's say between the ages of 5 and 10, right? That
Yeah.
I would think of, oh, here goes a sale. Here goes somebody, walk right past me and go to Riley's crocheted little animals. And I'm like, really? Like, I have a table full of figures, and you do not care whatsoever.
They're like
Again,
not cool anymore. Yeah.
yeah, the whole thing of nobody cares. Like for reals, I don't know. That really like weirds me out. I'm like, how are they not watching it? So yeah, I didn't like Little Mermaid. I tried it twice. I just can't.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, honestly, I haven't cared for any of the live action
Neither we.
reboots either. So
Okay, well, I like the
I try
villain
to like
stories.
everything.
I like the villain stories. Those have been
Yeah.
good, and I think because that's original that they have to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, because you don't have anything to base it on or compare it to,
Correct.
right?
Maleficent was great, and then they tie it back to the original movie.
I never saw Maleficent either.
No? Oh, those are good.
I really haven't seen anything, have I?
Did you see Cruella?
If it's not a Star Wars or a Marvel, I haven't seen it.
So you didn't see
I never
Cruella
saw-
either?
Oh no, I saw Cruella. I saw Cruella once it hit Disney
That
Plus.
was really good.
Yeah. That was
That's
fun,
a rewatch for me and Corinne. We turned that on
But
a couple times.
I don't know why I have why do they need me to like the villains? Like sometimes villains just need to be villains, you know? Like I don't need my villains.
I don't know.
humanized. That's my problem.
See, and on the
That's
other
not a
end, I'm like,
problem.
why are they
Yeah.
redoing these? And on that
Yeah.
one, I'm like, ooh, because I do want to know their backstory.
Yeah.
If you're gonna tell me like how they got to this point, I'm for it. And my thing is being for it is because they do tie it back into the original movies. And what I mean is even the cartoons.
Yeah.
That's the stories the villains have taken. So I'm like, I'm cool with it. So Marcus E says, I heard they're gonna do movies for Thomas the Tank Engine and Uno. Yeah, and I actually saw a list of like 10 different ones. And so that really made me like, oh, because right, Barbie, I didn't know what to expect with Barbie, and it was really good. If it's a mother-daughter situation, I think it's even going to be even more, because that plays into the story. And I didn't know what to expect, and I still liked it for the comedy that was in it, the singing, and everything like that. My daughter straight said, "Why are you even going to that?" And I was like, Kaylee, I literally collect toys. I'm gonna go see this. Like I want to, right? And she was like, I fell asleep. And see, there's that thing of her just like not, well, you know, the younger generation not getting it. So I think if it's a mother-daughter situation, it might be different for people. So just think about that. But okay. He said that was crazy. Let's see. I wasn't planned, and then they added in the cross-sell post-credit military scene. Yes, for the spoiler. And I was just like, what? I haven't seen the latest Transformers, but I know the reveal. Oh, okay, Jester. See, and I didn't. And that's why. I do. I need so much to add to the show, win or lose. I need a spoiler banner. I need, you know, the whole new collar, everything like that. Let's see.
You need like a call in now thing.
Yeah, I do. See, I need to get with that and
Let me just do this. Call in now.
Yeah, there you go. Come on, guys, call in now. The link's up there. Rise of the Beast wasn't nearly as good as Bumblebee. Yeah, see, what's up, Rick Jones? I liked Bumblebee. That was cool too. Let's see. We were supposed to see Unicron and OP in original post credit. The original, which one for Bumblebee? You mean? And then that's where it went into Rise of the Beast. I think that's what he's saying. I think you discussed it before. I did. Well, did I throw it out there? I don't want to show Marcus's because that's spoiling it. Let's see. Mario totally spoiled it. And then let's see. Yeah. Don't read those comments that I just said. Marcus and Mario. What's up, Obi-Wan Chigonas? Welcome to the show. Just coming back home from dinner with the wifey. I need the STC 3.0 release of Voltron, the metallic paint version. Yeah. Obi-Wan Chingones collects like a ton of Voltron stuff, kind of like I do Boba Fett, and it's very, very impressive. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the Voltron stuff because it is so expensive, but I would love some. And then seeing everything that's been coming out, I want something. I feel like I need Voltron, and I feel like I need something Turtles with all the hype. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see Turtles yet, and I heard that's really good.
Oh, that just came out though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but same time as Haunted Mansion.
Oh.
That was both this weekend.
Oh.
And I feel that I heard about Turtles from everywhere more.
That's because of all the nerds here that like Turtles.
But other than that, like my feed ain't that nerded out either in some other ones. And so like I'm saying news outlets and stuff like that were saying how it hit and it was very popular this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And those people, non-nerds, were giving good reviews about it.
I see.
That it was like an all ages show. So I'm very interested in it because I wasn't going to go see it. I was going to wait, and now I do want to see it. So that stuff really does kind of work, right? Was originally Sector 7. Yeah, seeing it wasn't, and then I was like, oh my god, yeah, Bumblebee was fun. I do, dude. I've been saying Toy Rensu. I've been wanting Mask so bad. Couple years back there was a GI Joe figure released. We have Ramen doing the toy right now. There was a Comic-Con, god, how long ago was that? Quite a long time ago. We're talking a lot of years, and I don't know if you remember this one, Yoko. Hasbro released a Comic-Con.
It was a lot of years.
It was, but you've been doing them for a lot of years. So
no, what? No, I'm 23. What?
Hasbro released a Comic-Con exclusive that had all old Hasbro properties that they said they were redoing and bringing back. And Mask was a part of it. Visionaries, you had Transformers. It was this big old thing. And then it just fizzled out. It just went away. And I think Mask should definitely be brought back. Those were some of the coolest toys ever. And I'm surprised that's not back on the shelf somewhere. Like somebody has to do that. Ramen is a company, that third party where they do kind of stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be nostalgic, but I would like to see some type of, we can't because the vehicles are so large, but I would still take figures of Mask, and that's it. And I know you have no idea what I'm talking about with Mask.
Nope. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know anything about it.
Oh, you do know what Mask is?
I mean, I know what it is because everybody would always ask Super 7 to make it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So that's how,
Yeah. It was one of the.
Then I was like, "What is this?" Because I thought it was the Jim Carrey mask,
Oh no!
And I was like, "Why are there all these people wanting Jim Carrey mask figures?"
Mobile Armored Strike Command is Mask,
that.
and it's one of the best one of the best cartoon theme songs intros around that there was. The UFO info came out a year ago. No. So Michael, there's been tons of UFO info. What happened last week though was a real trial. They put these dudes on trial, kind of like to tell the truth type thing. And that one dude was like, "This is crazy. I've been threatened for my life before for trying to say this stuff, and now I'm sitting here in a courtroom and you want me to say it. Like how should I be feeling right now?" It was really crazy. And I was like, wow, we were listening to it at work. So the info is where they were talking about subject from years past, all of this stuff. The one dude was a major dude who was involved in everything. And when they did, they were basically saying, yeah, we have crafts, we have backwards engineered stuff, yada, yada, yada. And it was admitted. And that's what I'm saying is like Yoko was saying, nobody cares. Like you would think that it would kind of be out there, right? Of like, well, then what have we done? What have we backwards engineered? What have we, anything like that? And nobody cares. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I want to see a classic Kiss Tank in live action. Yeah, that would be good. If it does go there, that would be awesome. Bumblebee had a lot of heart. Rise of the Beast was just a lot of fun. Yeah, that's a great review right there. Clearly, figure reveals are more important than extraterrestrial reveals. Yeah, I know. And again, that goes back to like your feed, right? Of course, we were going to see everything Comic-Con and post Comic-Con and everything that there was, but even on a national scale, like still nobody cared.
Actually,
Whatever.
I only heard about it because of like my doom scrolling, and it was like all the reels were like we're all like, it was like all the reels are the same. They were like, oh, aliens confirmed and nobody cares kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was so true. I saw the best one of, well, what do you think? Look at us.
Yeah.
They're going to come here. And why would they want to stop? No. He said they probably all crashed because they were so trying to get away in a hurry.
Yeah,
and I was like,
they don't want anything to do with this place.
Right. Yeah. And I was like, that's a good point. That's a great point. I love Ancient Aliens, Rick. And then literally when I turned on my computer today, I was like, what did I say last week? Did I say something again? Because that really is usually what happens when my computer goes down. I'm not a big fan of Transformers nor something, so the reveal wasn't on my radar. Let's see. The Flash is okay. Didn't live up to the hype. I am. Agreed. Yeah, what's up? I really liked Mirage. Pete Davidson did all right in the role. Mirage was cool. I like the throwback to Mirage too. What's up, Machi Toy? You what?
I have not seen that one either.
Yeah, the Transformers one.
Mirage? Is that what that is?
Mirage is a Transformer character. So he was in there. Pete Davidson was the one who voiced them.
That was a movie.
No. He's one of the characters. He was for reference. This is Mirage. This is Mirage, who I grew up with. He is a indie race car, okay? But in this one, he wasn't.
Oh,
that kind of already. I was old man in it. I was like, what is this? Because he was Jazz.
That's not my Mirage.
Yeah, exactly. The car that he was Jazz. And I was like, what are we doing? That's not Mirage. Already in my head. Then he's talking to the kid and he tells the kid, I could be like Bumblebee. I could be anything you want, kid. And he does the race car. And I was like, oh, there. Okay. You're good. We're good now. Never mind. And I shook my Etch-a-Sketch and I started all over. Let's see. I just listened to the songs from Little Mermaid because I like Haley's music. I still want to see it. She sings very well. I couldn't get it. And like I said, I don't know what kept pulling me out. I would stop and everything. And then what's her name is Ursula, I thought was the best part. I thought she did really good at Ursula. Yeah. And I watched that part over and over again. But like Flounder, what the hell is that? And I get you're using the real fish for it, but it really takes me out. Because I'm like, what am I watching? I don't know if it's just a whole underwater with just fish type thing. But again, though, I can't say that because Ursula did so good. I thought she did really good. So I don't know. Cruella, that was one of my favorite live action Disney films. It is. It's a good one. I like that. Little Mermaid and Jungle Book were the only good remakes. I haven't. Oh, you liked Little Mermaid? Rick Jones, really?
A lot of people liked Little Mermaid, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least that I'm seeing.
I prefer the live action Little Mermaid.
Because at Rock Club we did a new Ursula necklace.
Okay.
And it sold out in like 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go, Cheney. Why can't bad guys just be bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. True. That is great. I think we need that as a tattoo. Or another banner. Another banner that pops up here.
Tattoo or a banner.
That. Yeah, I love that. Why can't bad guys just be bad? That's like a total shirt right there. That's pretty good. But then again, I can't say that because I love the movies. So that was it. Yeah. That's a bit insensitive to villains, don't you think? No, but they're supposed to be bad guys. Right. Did you see Wreck-It Ralph? I really like Cruella too. Yeah.
No,
Cruella
he's not a bad person. Really, he just does bad things.
Who?
Wreck-It Ralph.
No.
Wasn't that their thing?
But remember, see, the coolest part in there was remember where he was in the villains group meeting?
Yeah.
And all of them weren't, right? None of them were really bad guys, but that's how they were made out to be. I love Action Jungle Book over the cartoon. Okay. That's twice now. I guess I'm going to have to rewatch Jungle Book.
He's also young.
Yeah. But still, though, that's twice. I missed Rise of the Beast in the theater. And Lightweight, wish I didn't, especially because I loved Bumblebee. Heard about the end scene and it sounded fun. I was totally shocked by it, Brick Something. I hope it happens, but I hope it happens soon. I don't want a long break where we kind of forgot or the whole thing. Well, yeah, now there's a strike going on, right? That sucks. So, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I thought you were only talking spoilers. Openly talking.
Well,
No
during
worry,
that
Marcus.
time frame, you were right. So you
Yeah,
remember.
that minute. Turtles really grew on me. The kid voices were good. See, another one where Turtles was good. Yoko was right. The nerd bubble amplifies the TMNT hype. It does, but like I said, I heard it from outside. That's right, Marcus. Micronauts. He's going back to what I was talking about where Hasbro had this idea to throw back everything, and I really wanted that. Yeah, they had an exclusive set with Mask, Visionaries, Transformers, Micronauts. Thank you guys very much. Am I that far behind? You guys are awesome.
I know you are.
The motorcycle helicopter was my favorite. I had that one. He's talking Mask now. We're going back to Mask. It was a neon green.
Still not.
I think it was Scott. I think his name was Scott. The figure was yellow. And then I had the bad guy who was a red motorcycle that turned into engines. I didn't get the blade. I can't remember his name, though. TMT has so many characters, they didn't need to make up this new villain, in my opinion, but the movie is all right. The SDC Hasbro Revolution box set had ROM too. Yes, Revolution, that was it. Now everybody remembers. Maybe Rihanna can join the Hasbro verse if Battleship joins the Transformers movies. Yeah. Oh, that's right. She was in Battleship. Rihanna was in Battleship. Maybe
I remember that.
I think everybody has. Have you seen more movies than me? Join the stream. Yes,
alert,
absolutely.
Alert signal. Okay.
Actually, that guy's testimony was that he was. Oh, here we go. He was told these things, but not that he personally saw these things. That's what I understood. And you know what, Brick? Something. This one's for you. All right. He was told things. I love conspiracy stuff. Machu, get in there. Anybody can jump in here if you want. What's up, Customs by Machu? How are you? Welcome to the show. Trust me, I want to believe too. Oh, that was perfect. Yeah. You know what, though? On that, though, you Brick Something. Okay. How much do I want to believe, actually? Like, if I walked out and I saw one, probably pee my pants, then don't know what to do after. Do I start calling everybody? Do I just be like, oh, whatever?
Wait, why are you peeing your pants?
Because the comment of trust me, I want to believe too, talking about the aliens and spaceships and everything. So if I saw one, just
why are you peeing your pants?
I would
If
freak
you saw
out.
one, actually?
Yeah, let's say totally. Okay, come on, Yogo. Please tell me you've seen Independence Day.
Yes.
Okay, so you remember the opening scene, one of the best opening scenes
one.
ever, where he, Will Smith comes to get the paper, sees everybody acting crazy, and then everybody staring to the sky. Then he sees it. That would be me, but I think I would literally freak out. I do, because I've always believed and want to believe so hard. But now what's my next move? What do I do? I'm like, oh.
Like, there it is, and now what?
Yeah, exactly. Do you pack up the family? Or, again, do we just not care and be like.
I know, you're going to go live.
That's my. Oh, I would. And there'd be nobody watching either. I'd be like, that's my sky. You can't park there. I own that part. Can you scoot over? I swear to God. The Pentagon threatened.
But Between Two Sentinels was already live before you.
And already had the interview with the alien.
Yeah.
And nobody wants me to do interviews no more. So I was like, good job, Jay Shaw and Matt Chu, on getting the alien exclusive. Then I try, and he's like, I could fit you in, but I'm already doing dolls. And I just got done recording with Dario behind the lens. So I don't know how much more I can talk about with you. And I'm like, look, that's cool. Can we just see the inside of your ship? And that's what I would get, right? The walk on. Yeah. The Pentagon threatened 3 of the whistleblowers into not testifying. See? Scary stuff out there. Jazz is my favorite Autobot. He was cool. Kicking Bird, what's up? I read that too. The guy was recounting what he was told. Not first-hand experience. Hardly credible. All right, here we go. Here's one right here. Kicking Bird. No, I'm just kidding. I won't get into it. Stop with the Disney live action. Oh, Loki says no. Huh. Brick Something wants to know, Anakin?
Touche.
What?
That story.
The
Like
Anakin?
my whole thing about like I don't need bad guys to be. I think he's talking about when I was saying I don't need the humanization of villains.
And I thought he was going into rumors. So
No.
I get it. That works both ways. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
And just because you're a bad guy doesn't make you
That's what it is.
a bad guy. Yeah. Anakin, that was a good one. Darth Sidious solo film coming out with that's a sympathetic origin story with Darth Plagueis as the main villain because there's someone even worse than the original big bad. Yeah, I want to see that. I do.
Sure.
I'm on board for it.
I'm in.
Augie says, Brad. Hi, Augie. Who's Brad?
Yeah, who's
Brad?
Brad?
Who? Is that the name of the alien?
Did you mean to Google that?
Yeah, is that the name of the alien? Does Augie already know?
I don't know. I think he meant to Google Brad. Who's Brad?
Wait. Wouldn't that be Augie though already? Augie's like, oh, that's Brad. He doesn't like to be called alien, and I can have him on for you next week. And I'm like, you've totally been down with aliens, Augie? And he's like, yes, the whole time. And I'm like, of course. Of course. You were so far back, you made Kevin look good. Whoa. What was that? What does that mean? What did I say?
No, like, because you were so behind in the comments.
Oh, because Kevin's always behind. I got it. All right. Chamba!
Good thing I'm here.
What's up? You got to save me from all the madness.
I'm the translator.
Chamba says aliens. What's up, Chamba? I hope you're doing well. How's everything with you? How's the weather today? Any witchcraft going on? Are you all right? Are you going to be there tomorrow?
Is he still in Oregon?
What's going on with the Chamba? I think so. I think Chamba's going to be here for like 6 months or something. I don't know.
6 months.
That's what I'm just throwing it out there. Extraterrestrial aliens. I know. Look at aliens just showed up for the STCC ALF. Huh. Dude, I'm Catalina Wine Mixer. If you listen to the show, I'm all about we already walk around aliens. You should have seen them all at Disneyland this weekend. Oh my God, there was a bunch. There really is. The movie Signs taught me to keep water on you at all times. Signs is amazing.
I've seen that one.
Okay. My favorite part is when they were talking about the Las Vegas aliens in the backyard. Did you see any of that?
Wait, what?
About a month ago, a craft crashed in Las Vegas.
Oh,
there was aliens in the backyard with the Mexican family.
I'm closer to hear you. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. And let me tell you. And then the footage that came out was, oh my God, have you seen it? I laughed so hard because as soon as it switched to the birthday party, I already knew the movie. I already know what it was showing. I could not stop laughing at work. And they show when that alien walks by at the birthday party in the background. And then they show Joaquin.
Maybe I have no idea what you're talking about.
And they show Joaquin Phoenix. He's in the closet with the foil on his head. And he's like so close to the TV. And then the alien finally, we see our first shot of it and it reveals itself and it walks by the TV screen. And he just goes,
oh, in Signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about some Vegas.
I did. That's what I said. Somebody spliced in footage from Vegas when they said we finally have footage of what they saw. No, and when they opened up the gate, it went to that scene. And I was like, oh my God, that is hilarious. Yeah. And then people who haven't seen Signs, the comments was where it was at.
Oh,
because some people legit freaked out and was like, oh, why does it look like that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then some people, like I would have, were just having fun with it the whole time. And it was like, yes, you need to pack up everything now. It was hilarious. Well, now what? I don't know, man. I don't think I'd get this far.
That's from something. Is that from?
I'm trying to think.
Independence Day?
I'm under pressure. Is it Independence Day? Did you just out movie me?
I don't know.
Without even watching movies?
I'm making an educated guess here.
Power Rangers SPD let me know that humans and aliens can coexist. Well, outside of 1% of the alien population. Yes, Anakin, humanizations, etc. Hurt people hurt. Augie says, hi. I read it totally in Augie's voice. Augie's been abducted? Maybe. But I still am going with he knows who it is.
If anyone's been abducted, I believe it would be Augie.
Yeah. Alien. And he would be our middleman.
And he'd
like
be
of what
like
they want.
A great host for them that they'd be like, you know what? You guys are wonderful.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Augie saves the world.
Yeah.
Right? Because of that.
I believe that.
all they wanted to do was their son ran away. They thought he was here. He's not. And then Augie's like, I found him on Planet Nebula for them. He's good. They're not going to attack. We're all fine. Everything. Yeah, totally be Augie. Aliens would be so disappointed with our antics. They pop up on Earth and be like, y'all really live like this? I swear to God. That's how I feel. For reals. Same thing. Oh, thank you, Augie. Brad Turner, Road Condor, the bike that changes to a helicopter. I should have known. My bad. I'm so sorry, Augie. You're the man. Yes. That's who we're talking about. In Mask. Low-key. What? We're going to go for it. Kabayan? Who's that? No? Wrong? Who is that? What is it? You don't know? I don't know either.
I mean, I know, but I just want to see how the chat reacts.
Chamba. Who is more punchable? What is wrong with you right now?
Mac?
E.T. or Mac?
Who's Mac?
Oh, you don't know
Do
Mac?
Do I know Mac?
Mac and Me, the movie, the alien? I would definitely say punch Mac. E.T. is legit a Jedi, so that's been proven. Mac and Me was an old movie, weird ass alien. So that's a no-brainer, Chamba, right there. Look at mention to I thank you, Yoko.
Mac looks like something I would punch, though.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
Literally looks like that through the whole movie. Those
he looks
eyes.
like he's already been punched, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do not like Mac and Me. E.T. is a Jedi, has been proven. Everything. He has. Did you see E.T.? Do you know the classic E.T.?
Yes.
Okay.
I even rewatched E.T. in the last, I don't know, sometime during COVID. I rewatched it for the first time since, I was a kid.
Here's another Ernie theory that's been for a long time. Along with everybody, all I've seen all this week, and I don't know why, is what if Indiana Jones is Han Solo dreaming in carbonite? And I'm like, I've been saying that for years. Like, come on.
Oh, that's like a new theory, even though it's an old theory. It's a re-theory.
Yeah. And then it's just like this week that it keeps going by. And I'm like, why? Okay. And then E.T. was, as soon as episode 1 came out and I saw them in episode 1, the Phantom Menace, as part of the council, not the Jedi Council, the government one. They had their own pod and they were in there.
Yeah.
You can put it all together.
Yeah.
E.T. somehow came to Earth. When he sees Yoda on Halloween, there's a kid dressed up as Yoda. He freaks out like he knows him.
Yeah.
When Elliot gives him the toys, he makes them float with his Jedi powers and like, look at this is what Yoda taught me to do. But Elliot doesn't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's totally a Jedi. Maybe even a Padawan.
Jedi, or does it just prove
or that he's force sensitive and could have been taught? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But the whole recognize Yoda and everything, it's all there.
Yeah.
So no, we can't punch E.T. You can beat down Mac all you want. I like background stories, but Halloween was one of my favorite because the first movie made him just pure unstoppable evil, made it much better. I do not like horror movies.
I don't know the Halloween movies.
Are you serious? You're a horror queen?
I am dead serious.
I don't like horror movies. I don't like you. So like, okay, Freddy, all that stuff.
I love the Freddy movies. Like, this is like a later in life thing for me. Like, I was scared of everything up until recently.
Oh, I'm still scared.
But like, I would get sucked in, like during like the Halloween movie marathons and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, it would be on TV and then I would get sucked in and then I don't know.
That's what kind of got you?
Like, I still, like, look, I'm not going to watch it by myself with the lights off or anything crazy like that. But I'll watch them during the daytime with the lights on.
I did not know that. Yeah. And then if
I haven't seen the last Halloween though.
I don't like scary movies.
The newest one. I'll have to watch that eventually.
Why do I want to have that feeling? I don't. It already makes me feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. And then me being overweight, that's an easy way out. Like, oh my God, Ernie died in the Scream movie watching the movie. And then, of course, it'd probably be because I was scared. But the headline would be because I had like extra butter popcorn or something. And so he totally choked and then that was it.
Too many candles, man. Too many candles.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He tried wax and candles. And then there it is. If anybody would like to join us, the link is up there on top. We are just right now we're checking in with the Federation. If you are just joining us, your topic, whatever, we're kind of all over the place right now. We just found out I don't like scary movies. Yoko's down. Catalina Wine Mixer likes Halloween.
I have my
Chamba is with witches in Oregon, but he will be in Vegas tomorrow.
I like the cheesy scary movies. Let's put it that way, right? Like I don't like I'm still not super into like scary movies, but I kind of like the cheesy scary movies.
And within
like
the
Freddy
years,
movies, they're so cheesy. I love them.
Yeah. They've gotten scary, but it still scares me though.
Yeah,
it really does.
And again, it would have scared me as a kid. I would have had nightmares forever.
And all these new scary movies, nope, I can't do it. Yeah, because they like deal with possession and all that, and of course, I've been haunted for years, so I hate that. Yeah, I literally. It
is different, like living alone. I'm not as keen to watch scary movies. Stranger Things, with a little that last season of Stranger Things, I could only watch like one episode at a time.
Oh, really? See, Stranger Things doesn't scare me because I'm thinking of it
was scary. No, we talked about it being scarier.
It was scarier to call back to like that, but see, I'm in the whole story of it, so I want to finish it. Yeah. And then like I'm loving the 80s stuff, and so I'm just thinking of it that way. Yeah, it was scarier, but it wasn't getting me like that. Yeah. Plus, I'm here with a bunch of people, and I will watch it during the day. I won't watch it at night. So, right.
I was watching it at night. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's a total difference. But I can't. No, I can't do scary for all of my all of my ghost stories.
You better catch up on these comments again. We're falling behind again.
All right, sorry. Vegas tomorrow for Chamba. Bet big, Chamba, and win everybody lots of money. Evening all. Happy Wednesday. What's up, Captain McKay? Thank you for being here. Let's see. We totally need a translator. No, that's what Yoko's here for.
Yeah.
Godspeed, Chamba. Let's see. I don't want to go. I do not look forward to the heat.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Yeah.
Poor Chamba. It is. Yeah. It's so hot. And it's actually cooled down this week, but it's still hot. If Augie was a human rep, we're good. They're like, these guys are chill.
Yeah.
Absolutely totally. Right. Countryman. I'm missing what Countryman was. Let's see. Messed up Cosma. He already needs a when I messed up something, I did. Sorry. That's Mac hands down is getting punched. AZ Legends 480. What up, Ernie Yoko in the chat? Happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here. Cusses by Machu. That dude's got a weird dad bod. He does. And he's saying F Mac. Let's see. I've seen ET. No clue about Mac. Yeah, Cab Lives is younger. You don't need to go watch Mac. Just look it up. Cabion is like Asian, but in what?
I don't know.
Tagalog?
Tagalog.
Okay, look, I don't know Tagalog. That. Tagalog. My fault. Is it Tagalog?
Yeah.
Filipino?
Yeah.
I thought it always ended with an M.
An M?
Yeah. I always thought it was. I thought it was. No. Saying it.
So I thought it was. Spell it how you thought it was.
I can't spell it. I was going to say it. Tagalog. I thought it was Tagalog.
Oh, so you thought it was an M instead of a G at the end?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I always thought it was Tagalog. Because one of my best friends' husband is Filipino. Since we were kids, they've been together. And so his mom would always, say all the cuss words and everything like that at all of us if we were at the house. So I know all of those words, but I always thought it was Tagalog. I didn't know it was with a G. I did. That's why I couldn't read that. Did you watch the post 9/11 ET edit where their guns were all CGI replaced with walkie-talkie? What?
I don't know.
Is that a real story?
I don't know.
Is this only for TV? Oh my God, I have to look this up now. Does everybody concur with Brick something? ET post 9/11, the guns were taken out and they were replaced with walkie-talkies. Seriously? He was an alien. It was an 80s movie. Why did we have to change ET? Oh my God, I need to know what that is. Bootleg Joe. There was an old janitor, and it's Bootleg's brother-in-law who is Filipino. There was an old janitor at my job that looked exactly like Mac and me, Alien's dad. His lips and all. Really? E.T. is a Sith. So Marcus Yee says not Jedi. Yoko, what's your favorite movie in the Halloween series? Also,
Oh.
what do you think about Chucky Child's Play?
The first Halloween movie I watched was Halloween H2O because of Josh Hartnett reasons back when I was in high school, you know?
Okay.
But honestly, like, I don't know which one was my favorite because I feel like I do usually watch them when they're marathoning. So I feel like I don't even really know which one is which, you know? Like,
Okay.
because I don't know.
Because how many there is, right?
Right. Plus there's
So
like,
you're not the
13
fan to
at this
call
point.
out the title.
Yeah, no, like I don't, other than H2O, I do not know which one's which. And 3, I guess I know Season of the Witch, like that one stands out, right? But other than those two, like they could all be, I don't know which one is which.
I
But
just
I've seen
know
them
that
all multiple times.
H2O had LL Cool J, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that's why I watched that
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Child's Play. How do you feel about Child's Play?
I actually have not watched any of the Chucky movies because I think that one scares me a little bit too much, too real.
Yeah, you can't.
Toys.
Not in your house,
Yeah.
and not with your Super 7 figures.
Yeah, with my Pinocchio.
No. Yes. Yeah. Swear to God, no.
Yeah.
Don't do Child's Play.
Those ones I haven't watched. No.
In the daytime.
Yeah.
Next Comic-Con, maybe in a group of friends. Yes.
Yeah.
By yourself, no. Don't do it. Yeah. Child's Play was really, really good though. That beginning, the whole story behind Child's Play really is what got me out. I mean, it had to do with voodoo. And so he put himself into the doll so that he could keep living. And the doll then is just, he was already a crazy killer.
Yeah.
And us watching this as kids,
Yeah.
like I was young when that came out. And yeah, we're watching that. Like this goes back to the whole RoboCop.
It would have traumatized me.
Oh, my son is terrified of Chucky till this day, and he's older. He got chased by one at one of our old houses during Halloween. The kid was sitting out there on a bench, and he looked like a doll. He did, and he chased poor JoJo all around the street. Like JoJo was just crying and crying. I was bad, Dad. I was just laughing and laughing, and then trying to tell him to stop. But yeah. Watching Nightmare on Elm Street is funny as an adult. Freddy is hilarious.
Yeah, like the one-liners are so great.
You got the body, and I've got the brain. Yeah. I love Elm Street movies too. This is Captain McKay. Me and the roommate ran through all the Scream ones in a few months back, and they're fun too.
I haven't seen the newer ones, but I do love Scream.
Scream was cool. I guess I didn't realize how far it went, and I should have stayed with it because I did watch the last one because the kids told me to watch it, like it was good. Like
I watched like the first. I've seen the first new one. Do you know what I mean? Like
I don't know. Again, like you saying with Halloween, I don't even know. I watched that Scream one. Yeah. I didn't know what they were talking about. I didn't know the other characters. Just came out,
right? Like in the last year, and then there was like a TV series, and I haven't watched those. But I think I watched up to the one before that.
I'm talking about the newest one.
Yeah, no,
like just recently.
Was released. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
I should.
Corinne says I cannot do paranormal movies, especially being with me now. Yeah, no,
Paranormal's a little harder to watch for me as well.
Well, because they always give you that
it's too real, right?
It says it on there. This is based on a real story. The names have been changed, blah blah blah. And it's like everybody again, nobody cares. Oh, okay. Let's watch somebody's life get destroyed by a demon.
Yeah.
This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's what Easy Toy Hunter said. It's too real. Yeah, that's why
pass me a pickle. Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead. That one was all right.
I have not seen the Evil Dead movies.
I watched them just a long time ago.
More than one, right? Yeah.
Too long ago. Paranormal is not the business, right, Mike? Because it's just too real. Yeah, I don't want that happening. Would Jeepers Creepers fall into cheesy horror for Yoko?
Ooh, I have seen Jeepers Creepers. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call that cheesy though. That one's pretty creepy, actually.
Really?
Yeah. And it's a sad ending. I mean, I guess most of them are kind of sad endings, but
maybe I'm not thinking of the right one. What's up, Side 9? How's it going?
Oh my god, what's his name? I just forgot his name. I just forgot his name.
I don't know. I'm not remembering it then for Jeepers Creepers. Is that the big wing dude?
Yeah.
On a bus or something, right?
Yeah, it's a road rage. It's what's his name and his sister in the car, and then they
Dominic
see him
Toretto?
dropping the body in the well or that thing, and then they go back to look.
No, I know what
Justin Long. That's his name.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
How about I Know What You Did Last Summer? Did you like those?
Love those. Yeah.
Yeah, see. Evil Diva says, I watched Paranormal Activity until she was dragged down the stairs and put in the closet.
I haven't seen those.
Nope. Yeah.
That Yeah.
One is. Paranormal Activity is based on real events. No, I don't want that. I'm fine with my ghost turning on and off the light. Like, okay, whatever you're trying to do to get my attention,
Yeah.
so be it. Whatever. The
Mhm.
minute you start dragging me and touching me, everything's getting burned. Like, no.
As long as they're not touching you.
Yeah, Freddy and Exorcist messed me up as a kid, but recent horror movies got me spooked. Was Drag Me to Hell and Insidious. Nope. Yeah, I don't. Which ones Drag Me to Hell?
I think I saw Drag Me to Hell.
Are you serious? Why? Listen to the title.
Did I? Is that the one with the train?
I don't know, dude. Marcus says, I've never watched The Exorcist, and I don't intend on watching it in the next 100 years.
Well, that's just the one too.
Exactly.
Have I seen this one?
It's a Gollum. See? Look at I read it right. Toy Rensu. Sorry,
No,
my bad.
No,
It's
no,
wrong.
they're making fun
No,
of
I know.
you.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying is that's
Oh.
what I thought it was the whole time. Tagal. No, I don't. Yeah. My bad, dude. I don't. Yoko's here to save me. Back up host right here. Weather girl.
You want me
No
to
calls
save
tonight.
you? I'm not
Brownie
here to
Jacobs
save
G.
you.
You're here to enhance their fun. They're making fun of me. Is that what it is?
I'm here to enhance. Yeah.
There you go. It's precious. No. Jesus Christ. Look, I'm just being honest here. I'll always be honest. The Exorcist gave everyone nightmares. I love that movie, though. No, see, you can't put that in the same sentence, Rick.
I have not seen The Exorcist.
You can't. Don't. There's no need to. That one is a true story as well. And that was really bad. Like the same priest and the girl, like they talk about everything. That no need. I love that movie though, but it gave me nightmares. Mario. Yeah, that's how I thought it was. Google it. Yes, they replaced home video. It's on YouTube.
Huh.
Jeez. I did not know this. I need to know, like, if I look it up, what version it is. I'm lightweight triggered, but telefunny.
Hey, it was a learning moment. Now he knows.
Yeah. Old guy here. And yes, that happened. Yeah. Yep. They special editioned ET. Dude, I did not know about this one. This is the cause of Mandela. Oh, no. All right. Here we go. No Toy Rensu. Hopefully my computer don't shut off. This is not the cause of Mandela effect, okay? Mandela effect, you're saying like that's like a telephone game, right? And we all know the telephone game. Meaning I told Yoko, Yoko told Corinne, Corinne tells Riley, Riley tells Cheney, yada, yada, yada. Cheney tells Kelly. And by the time it get back to me, the whole story has changed because somebody missed something from everywhere, right? Now, the thing with Mandela effect is thousands of people remember the same exact thing as a childhood, sharing the same memories, and now it has changed. That's not the telephone game. That is everybody that has done something. Go ahead, fight me on this. This is how it is. And what I mean is it's a lot of 80s kids. And here we go back to the alien thing. It's the same thing with the Mandela effect is nobody cares. They don't. I can prove it to everybody all day long, but that's it. It's just like, that's weird. That's exactly it. So I get ET changing. The ET Mandela effect is I grew up with ET saying ET phone home. Now ET says ET home phone. What the hell is that? It's backwards. That's not what he said. That's not how it is. Now, the thing with Mandela effect is nobody is right and nobody is wrong. Seriously. Because it depends on what universe you're in. See, we've crossed universes, and this is the problem with it. Is some of us have the correct memory, some of us have other memories. And I say correct because that's my timeline.
And some of us think it's Tagalog.
That was mispronounced for the last 27 years. But with that, that's what it is. It's CERN's fault.
Yeah.
CERN made the Large Hadron Collider. They're like all into some big old voodoo stuff.
No Mandela effect was something you were so passionate about.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Or are you making fun of me?
Both.
Oh my God, dude. Mandela effect is a everyday thing for me. Because of this. Because it is really true. It's really out there. Nobody gives a shit. You laugh about it, and then that's it. Okay. Cheney we used to go back and forth, and he said me like, it's because of this, it's because of this. And it's like, okay, well, that's cool. Like, yeah, that is the proof now. Like, okay, you're right. But that's not how I grew up. That's not what I know. And there's always one Mandela effect for everybody where it's like, right? And they're like, okay, well, yeah, that's changed, but that's so it just takes the one thing to hook everybody in, and that's it. I'll just go through effect. There's the ET mirror, mirror on the wall is not mirror, mirror anymore. It's magic mirror. You can go to anything, look it up. That's what the evil queen says. That's not true. It's always been mirror, mirror. Tell me why I can walk into Disney right now and go buy a shirt that says mirror, mirror.
I always thought it was mirror, mirror.
It's not. Go watch it right now. Turn on YouTube. Put in your old VHS.
You're saying it's not mirror, mirror?
No, it is not.
Really?
Mandela effect. She says magic mirror on the wall. Nope. Freaking wrong. That's wrong. It's mirror, mirror on the wall.
Wait.
Why?
I thought you just told me mirror, mirror is wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, what I mean is, this is what I mean. What?
Confused.
Okay. No. Here. So I break it down. So I'm not like putting stuff in your head. When you watch Snow White and the evil queen talks to the mirror, what does she say?
I always thought it was mirror, mirror on the wall.
Okay. That's what I grew up knowing as well, too.
Yeah.
Mirror, mirror, everything.
Yeah.
Any copy of that movie right now says magic mirror. You can look it up YouTube. Yeah. You can do old VHS. You can do DVD. Whatever you do, she does not say mirror, mirror anymore. She says magic mirror. Gone.
Are you saying you just changed it?
No, that's the Mandela effect. They didn't change it. In this world, they're saying that's what it's always been. That it has never, ever been mirror, mirror. Ever.
Interesting.
There's no such thing as mirror, mirror.
That later.
But yet, why can I go to Disneyland and buy a shirt off the rack that says mirror, mirror on the wall?
Yeah.
If that's not what she says in the movie. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Corinne has a tattoo. Cheshire Cat. And it says, we're all mad here. Cheshire Cat saying forever. If you go to Alice in Wonderland now, Cheshire Cat no longer says we're all mad here. Instead, he says, mostly sometimes we're mad here. What the fuck is that? She has it tattooed on her. That is not what Cheshire Cat said. But now it is. And it's not movies, it's songs, it's products, it's so much. But again, nobody cares. Oh, okay. Like you just said, no, it's mirror, mirror. Okay, go watch anything right now. It's not. It's magic mirror.
It's funny. No, that's funny.
That's the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
And what Mandela effect stemmed from was people, this all started in a group of doctors at one time were in a thing where they were making speeches. And half of the room, when they were talking about, remembers Nelson Mandela dying in the 80s to where he died way later.
You know what I think, though? Sorry, I'm thinking about the Disney stuff, for example. So it's like if people start using those other phrases that are wrong, but then, you know, our unlicensed friends start making money using those phrases, Disney's going to take those phrases and trademark them, make them their thing so they can make money off of them. No. Sorry, Corinne.
Okay, so that's what it is. There's tons of stuff. And what I mean by products is, say Fruit of the Loom. Do you know Fruit of the Loom?
Yes.
Do you remember it as a kid? I'm being totally serious here. Do you remember it as a kid?
I don't. Maybe like
the logo. The logo of Fruit of the Loom.
Like a bunch of
chat. Do you remember the logo of Fruit of the Loom? Yes. Can you just real quickly describe it for me? If you were right now, if you were to draw it out, what would you be drawing?
I feel like I remember grapes and cherries and maybe an apple.
That's it? You're done describing the logo?
I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention to Fruit of the Loom.
No, I'm just saying. I'm going to give a minute for the Federation to describe to me Fruit of the Loom. Loki, you're spoiling it. You can't do that because then it like plants it in everybody's head. And that's what I always try and do so that it doesn't happen.
Who's spoiling it?
Loki did.
Oh.
So, okay. So the Mandela effect with Fruit of the Loom is the tag, say on the back of your shirt, the back of your chonies, whatever it was that fruit was inside I don't know if it was called a conch. I'm just kidding with you, Loki, but seriously, a conch. But I knew it as a cornucopia. Do you know what that is? You know the brown horn thing?
Oh, there was a cornucopia.
No, there's not. There's never
There's no
have been
cornucopia?
ever. Correct.
Oh,
There's
so then
there's
I was
never
right the
have
first
been.
time.
Huh?
Then I was right the first time.
Right.
Then you tricked me by saying there was a cornucopia, and then I was like,
oh my God, no, that's what I'm saying is of it. You see, like there's that. So yeah, here's another big one where it's just something. Berenstein Bears.
Yeah, that one troubles me too.
This is what led me to the Mandela effect. My friend literally texted me. This was years ago too. Oh my God, you should have seen the rabbit hole. Like when Corinne says don't do that, she is so right. You should have seen the rabbit hole that I went down to. I got a text one day from a friend and he just said, Ernie, Berenstein Bears, do you have any of those books? And I'm like, yeah, of course I do. You know, kids are younger. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I have my original books. Why? Can you send me a picture of it? And I'm like, okay. And he goes, because the one I have is spelled wrong. And I'm like, why? And he goes, send me your picture, and then I'll send you mine. And I'm like, okay. So I literally just grab a book and I send it to him. Then he sends it back and he goes, I'm tripping out right now. Wow, yours is wrong too. And I said, what do you mean it's wrong? And he said that, I looked at it and I saw the stain, Berenstain Bears. And I was like, what the fuck? It's Berenstein, EIN. And I just started going through all the books and everything. That's where he led me down the Mandela effect. And I do remember, I vividly remember Mandela dying when because I was in school. I had to write a paper about it. So that's how I know, because I was schoolboy. I really was. That's my secret. It's out. But yes, I had to write a paper about it. And that's how I know Mandela's dead. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that happens. And then you get into this deep hole and you learn about CERN and the whole multiverse and what's going on. And again, nobody cares. So that's it. So now it's just funny. Here we are talking about it like, ha, ha, ha. And I just lost 20 listeners. I don't care, whatever. But there it is. So yeah, there is so much to the Mandela effect and everybody has one. Another great one is, yes, the Sinbad one. Where was it? Here we go. Sinbad Shazam. That's another one. This is an 80s movie that Sinbad did. Cheney can describe it thoroughly. So can I. This was a movie that was done about him becoming a genie with the kids. It was on in the afternoons. Like if you came home, you could turn it on, meaning on. It was like on one of the channels. People remember the VHS cover to it and everything. Well, in this timeline now, this movie does not exist. And then people try and say, well, you're thinking of Kazam with Shaquille O'Neal. No, that was also out. Because what video companies did back then was they made the same movies to rival off each other and put them on VHS so that you can do that. So yes, there is Kazam, but Shazam was first. And it's not the Shazam DC. It was Sinbad as a genie. People remember the plot, the storyline, and everything. It does not exist anymore. And then what's really funny is sometimes there's what you call Mandela residue. And people have I'm serious. People have old TV guides. And it will say, you know, like Cinemax or whatever. And it says Shazam, Sinbad, 3 o'clock. Swear to God. But Sinbad himself.
You're saying this movie never existed?
No, it did not. Do you remember this movie?
I wouldn't. No.
Well, I'm just wondering. That's what I'm saying. Yes, so this movie does not exist.
That's not saying much that I didn't know it.
Correct. Even to people like he's getting on radio shows and stuff. And he says it. I've never done it. What are you talking about? And that's where everybody was like, oh, comedian, stop messing around. And he's like, no, this is one of the big Mandela effects. So like I said, it's movies, it's brands, it's, oh my God, dude, it's so much. But Shazam is the big one. Yeah, there's Mario's right there. Looney Tunes.
Wait,
I knew it. Which one do you remember? See, this is the Mandela effect on what it is now. And here's the thing about Mandela effect. What it is now, and so everybody then, like when you start talking to it, right, is then it's oh well, they changed it. I knew that it was TOONS, but they changed it to no. If you search and you go back through history, there is no change. They're saying it's always been that. So
second one?
It is now the second one.
It is, well, you can't say it is now, so it was always the second one.
Okay, yeah. Whatever.
I think that's what's confusing me when you're going through this.
I'm sorry.
Saying it's now this, but like the point is that it was always that.
Yeah, I knew it as tunes. It never existed as tunes. Okay, there's that. There's a very iconic movie with Tom Cruise in the late '80s was Risky Business. Okay, this was a huge movie. You've seen it?
Yeah.
When did you see it?
When?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it fairly recently, like as an adult.
Oh. Okay, so then see, I can't ask you because
ask me anyway. There's
a very iconic dancing scene.
Yeah.
Can you describe that dancing scene to me?
His tidy whities and a dress shirt and sunglasses and socks.
Oh, that's really funny. Really? Yeah. So this is a big one because...
Am I wrong?
Okay, speaking Yoko terms, yes. Speaking Ernie terms, no. That was the iconic scene, was the coming out in tidy whities, the Ray-Bans, dancing with them. If you go watch the movie now, it is a baby-faced Tom Cruise. He is not wearing sunglasses. There's no sunglasses.
What?
Look it up on YouTube right now.
When he slides out.
Go to YouTube right now and look it up. I want to see your reaction. It is babyface Tom Cruise. Nowhere is sunglasses. His shirt is now a pink shirt, not the white button down. I can't wait to see this. You're muted, but because I know you're going to look it up and watch it.
I was double muted. It's a pink shirt? Okay, hang on.
Yes, this is a big Mandela effect. The whole thing with that was the iconic Ray-Bans dance scene. Yes, you're right. He slides. He has them on. There's a point where he throws them off, everything. Now he just comes out and it's baby-faced Tom Cruise. No glasses whatsoever. Pink shirt. What the hell is going on?
Sorry, I have an ad. Hang on.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. I'm going to wait. And if Federation, go ahead. If you know this too of what I'm talking about, that scene does not like Mirror Mirror. It does not exist anymore. It's the Mandela effect. But that's what everybody knows. So as she's looking it up, Berenstain Bears, there's little things like that. The Chevron logo, the colors are flipped. Kit Kat does not have a hyphen in the middle of Kit Kat. There's no such thing as Coke Zero. Coke Zero, if I were to describe Coke Zero, which is very popular, was the can had Coke written on it sideways, very, very big. People always say, give me a Coke Zero. Coke Zero never existed. It's always been Coca-Cola Zero, written in cursive, fully out, Coca-Cola Zero, not Coke Zero. It's pretty crazy stuff like that. Music has changed a lot. That's really weird. The We Are the Champions, they don't say of the world anymore at the end. The song just cuts off. Tons of people still sing the part of the world, but it's not at the end of the song anymore. And then, of course, you got people who fight with that. There is Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal was a huge song. I grew up with that song. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Struck by does not exist anymore. In the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal song, he says it twice. He just repeats it. You've been struck by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. That's not it.
That's so funny.
It was always, you saw it?
Well, like I kept waiting for him to put them on it. So but I guess it's because like the cover, right, or the posters, he's wearing sunglasses. So then your brain
because of because of that iconic dance scene.
Yeah, but then your brain just makes like combines the two images of him into the one. That's so funny. I did not realize it was a pink shirt either.
Crazy, right?
I am
Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Yes. Music all throughout. Was that Mario who put up the Star Wars one? Oh, that was Stormfire Blizzard. I'm just trying to check everybody's right now. Fruit Loops, yeah, Fruit Loops is another one.
That one I remember because the O's were always the cereal.
But it's now spelled fruit, and it always has
that's what I mean. It was always like the two cereals and the two cereals and the fruit and the loops.
Yeah, and it's not. It's FR.
No, but it is, right?
Never has been that.
Wait, no. I'm
Look
saying
up Fruit
no. I'm saying I remember how it is correctly because they replaced the O's with the cereals.
No, look it up right now. That's what I'm saying. Look up Fruit Loops.
That's what I'm seeing. And that's how I remember it. That one I remember.
Look at the Mario says
with double O's.
Tunes doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't. That's why. Look at Cab Lives. This is incredible. Look at Machu. This is where Ernie streams spikes because we all check. Machu, dude, if you listen to old stories, bro, me and El Sinestro, Rich on RLU, we used to have a show that we started called Down the Rabbit Hole. And this is where everybody always tells me, Ernie, you need to shut up. Corinne especially. We talked about, we started drinking. We got into so much stuff. And then all the episodes wouldn't come out. The audio was bad, like messed up. You lost audio halfway through it. There was so much stuff. And we're like, yo, what are we talking about that this is happening? Then one day, Rich calls me up, like FaceTime on iPads, and he freaks out. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong? And he's like, yo, we're going to stop. And I'm like, why are we stopping? And there was a file on his computer that he could not open. It was locked. And he didn't know why until we're talking about it. And then it went to, he's like, yo, the color went off. Like it undid. And he clicked it. And it was from his camera, a file saved of him sitting in the chair of us talking. And he's like, yo, dude, that's it. We're done. We're not doing Down the Rabbit Hole no more. We never could get good audio. We were like, yo, what did we say that something was up? Because it was talks like this where we just went crazy on Down the Rabbit Hole. It was amazing. I have friends who have proof of it. Like, we didn't know when people were listening to the show, because this was podcast show. When like I had people listening at work and they're like, Ernie, yo, what happened? And I'm like, what happened? What? They're like 35 minutes in, dude, it's cut. And he showed me and he played it. And it's there for like, our hour and 45 minutes. But at like one point, it's just like, and I'm like, dude, are you serious? So then we try and record again, and then it would happen. There was so much stuff. It was crazy. So, like somebody had said about my computer going down, and they're like, Ernie, you're not supposed to talk about this shit. Then when I got the new computer and I started this show and I did bring up Mandela stuff and I started talking about things again, I'm like, I got my show back. The computer crashed. Brand new computer crashed.
Yeah.
And when I sent it, they said, we're going to send you one. And so when I was at work, my friend John was just all, you're fucking so stupid. And I was like, what the hell? What? And he's like, are you not realizing how much we've told you? And he's like, your listeners, everybody. And I'm like, what? And he goes, oh my God. And he's like, will you sit down? And so I did. And I'm like, I call him Herman because he's huge. He's like Herman Munster.
Like a Munster.
I'm like,
I got there.
See? And I'm like, Herman, what's going on, dude? Like, you have to tell me. Like, this was serious when I say that, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay, you just bought a new computer and you already start with the conspiracy shit and your brand new computer is broken and you send it back to get repaired and they're going to send you one. Like, are you not hearing yourself from everything that happened with you and Rich? Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. So again, like this episode, let's see what happens with this episode, right? Because this is only Mandela effect. But like, I've blown you away. hopefully some of the listeners, and like I said, conspiracy,
I
whatever
would
it
have sworn
is.
he was wearing sunglasses.
I'm serious. So whatever it may be to anything, wait till you see Mirror Mirror. Wait till you see like that. Whatever it may be, like I said, nobody is wrong. Because there's people who will say, Tom Cruise never had glasses. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then there's all of us who know, who have said it, like word for word. Go back on YouTube videos and look up old 80s, like Halloween stuff. Everybody's in a white shirt, chonies, and the glasses. Your risky business. What was the latest one sent to me?
I saw one about Richard Simmons in a headband.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
there's that. Yeah, the headband, Richard Simmons, right? Yeah, he always did have a headband. Nope, he never wore anything.
Never
Okay,
had a headband,
Britney Spears and her mic.
Oh, I've seen that one too. That one has an explanation.
Really?
Because people remember she performed it. It was like an iconic performance at the MTV VM, some awards show where she performed it, where she had the mic, and people are remembering that.
I remember the video of her dressed in red with it. You want to know something else?
But she performed it exactly like it is in the music video.
Okay, but she wasn't dressed like that in MTV. So if you ask people, she was describing.
Well, it's it's this risky business effect. I'm going to rename it the risky business effect.
Oh my goodness! So no,
two things.
Do you know what the biggest one is there that I love because it's a toy? There was a Britney Spears doll sold.
Yeah.
And in the doll, she's wearing the mic.
Yeah.
Because she's supposed to have it.
Yeah.
And she says, like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's everything. I feel like a ton of parodies, pop culture. No. See, the thing is we do those parodies because that's what we remember, win or lose. That's what we grew up on. So again, I know those parodies of being correct, and you're like, why are they doing that? That's one of them. Like, okay, there's lots of sayings now that are gone. The Lucy, you have some explaining to do. I love Lucy. Ricky has never said that in this universe ever at all.
What did he say in this universe? What did he say?
It's nothing. It's not there.
He never said you got some explaining to do?
There is not one episode in I Love Lucy now where he says, Lucy, you have some explaining to do.
I say that to my Lucy a lot.
It's not here no more. Mandela effect.
Not here no more.
So, win or lose, the reason that we're doing those and saying all this stuff is because that's what we knew. That's what we know. But CERN messed it up, and now we're living in this universe. I'm just trying to say, am I high right now? Mario's tripping out. Poor Mario. I've sent everybody on this thing. The NSA are probably listening like ERNIE and the Federation are ruining the simulation again. Swear to God, this show's going to mess up and my computer will probably be frozen again. No lie. Swear to God, when I came in and it said, do you want to set up your computer today? I literally sat here and said to myself, because of John and Dan and everybody else at work, shit, what did I say last week? I swear to God, I'm just on that. Corinne's constantly telling me, will you shut up? Just shut up. And I'm like, okay, we're living in a simulation. They just realized a 2.0 patch. Okay, here's the Star Wars ones. Darth Vader never said, Luke, I am your father. I'm with you, Stormfire Blizzard, or am I against you? Because I do remember Luke, I am your father. And in this universe, it is no, I am your father.
Yeah.
The residue that we have is an old Hallmark toy that you press it with James Earl voice from the 80s, and you press it, and that damn Hallmark ornament says, Luke, I am your father. Go to old YouTube videos. People going in front of a fan, talking in front of a fan to sound like Darth Vader. Say, Luke, I am your father. That's it. C-3PO. I've always known C-3PO to be gold and dirty. That one happened about 2 years ago, I would say. Maybe 3. C-3PO now has one silver leg on him.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed that. You didn't think he had a silver leg before?
No, he was always all dirty gold.
Maybe since I watched it, later in life.
Correct. It was always all dirty gold. He was dirty. I mean, if I went back and thought about my old toys.
Yeah.
Now he has a silver leg. I never. No, that's not happening. The Coke Zero one isn't Mandela effect. It's illiteracy. Sorry, Brick something. No, because I remember what it looked like. I'm describing the whole Coke Zero thing. In the late 90s, growing up, Coke Zero has the can, and the whole side of the can was written in block letters Coke, and under it in small block letters was Zero. That is the old iconic Coke Zero. And if you look it up, it's never been Coke Zero. It's been Coca-Cola Zero written in cursive. The whole word Coca-Cola. There is nowhere that says Coke Zeros. I remember the posters for it, like on the outside of 7-Eleven or anything like that. Movies
I have no memory of that one.
Say, give me Coke Zero. So if it was never Coke Zero, why do we say, like that? I get what you're saying, but sorry, not mine. Look, I got to dig out my Queen CD. Yeah, so that one, the fight, and there's always a fight. And this is what I'm saying.
What about Queen?
I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to fight with people. Like, I get it. If you remember that way, I'm just telling you that's not what I remember. And then the people get so passionate about it of that's not it. It's always been this way, and all you guys just remember wrong. Oh, okay. Somebody that I don't know across the country that I haven't even talked to literally remembers it the same exact way and wrong. Like that's what I'm saying. It's not. That's what we grew up on. I understand it's changed now. So you're right, but I'm also right because of it. So the Queen CD is they're saying everybody's trying to remember the live performance that he says it. But even if you go to the live performance record and everything else now, in We Are the Champions, there is no of the world at the end of the song.
What?
There's not. If you pull out, go ahead, Tori Rensu, pull out your CD, turn it on, go to the end, and he just says, "We are the champions." And it ends. There is no more of the world. The biggest one that everybody laughs at is the Corbin or what's his name? The one who does the car karaoke with like actors.
Oh, yeah.
And there's one with George Clooney and Julia Roberts, and they're all in the car. Everybody yells at the top of the end of the world, and it was over. It doesn't come out on the radio, and it's so funny because they all look at each other like, "What just happened? Why didn't we finish the song?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it's gone now. So.
It's gone now in this universe.
What's up, Felipe? 89 Batman Joker throwing money. Yeah, I know. Queen could be explained by life. See, win or lose is that person.
It's the risky business effect.
Win or lose is that person. And I'm not saying that you're wrong, win or lose, but I'm not wrong either. Coke Zero is in my store down my street right now. Felipe, it's not Coke Zero, bro. It's Coca-Cola. I swear to God. Coke, look it up. Ernie, it's the Apple Valley water. It makes you go crazy. Oh, yeah. Mooch hates when I get on this stuff. Earth is a simulation. What we see is based on collective memories. I love you, Rick Jones. 796, Mandela Effect. I thought Yoko had YouTube premium ads. Come on.
There are things I will pay for. That is not one of them.
Look at We Are Lose getting bit. Oh, my God. Ernie's got Yoko to join the Mandela Effect army. Bro, it's just different. Well, wait until you start looking other stuff up that you're going to remember that's not there no more.
Right. But like
my favorite thing to say all the time
is that it's like you're not buying that it was always like that, though. You're thinking they've gone back and changed it or it's a patch in the simulation kind of thing. Where I am willing to accept, oh, that's so funny that we all remembered it wrong this way.
But there's a reason for it. It's not wrong. It was that way. That's the thing. Like, okay. Mooch is not from my universe. You might be from my universe. Corinne is from my universe. Other people. There are people who are like, oh, no, I don't remember.
Not from your universe?
Because he doesn't remember this stuff either. At all. And he's like, nope, not going to happen. That's why. So, yeah, it is hand motions. Sorry.
I think that was when I was doing Fruit Loops.
Oh. My name is always Loki. Yes. See how he spelled it? Just check Smooth. See? Yeah. Just check Smooth Criminal. That's wild. I'm telling you. No joke. My feed has been shoddy since you went down the rabbit hole.
You need to see Machu's later comment.
Change it for tomorrow's stream. Ernie, 12 Monkeys, Bruce Willis in the chat. Has to tell him he's crazy. I grew up on a reservation and we have our own Mandela effects where Pepsi is pronounced by Pepsi. Took me until I turned 19. I found out I pronounced it wrong. Serious. Ernie is compromising all our devices. I'm sorry. Stormfire, I'm going to start calling it Pepsi now. Go ahead. Figure Fan Nate has always been Fan Figure Nate. Go ahead, mock me. You will see. There's going to be your one thing. There's going to be one thing for Wing or Lose where he's going to be like, no. And it is. It's going to be different. And he's going to be like, okay, whatever. Everybody is just like, oh, okay, whatever. We can do this right now. I can trip out everybody. You can go down a rabbit hole for like the rest of the week, right? But there's no answer. There's no nothing for it. In this universe, what a roller coaster. Yeah, well, that's the best way to say it. We are on a different timeline. The Avengers messed it up. We are on a different timeline. But it's CERN who messed it up. Just like the Fallen Threat Chronicles is only shown on Wednesdays. Now that used to be a thing. Now that's just true. Let's see. Dude, you're messing with the Matrix. See? Some people who know are like, shut up. Stop talking. This universe, what you really mean is there's a glitch in the Matrix. I don't know. I know Mario and you guys all keep saying about the simulation. I've seen some stuff on that. I love conspiracy theories, guys. I really do. And I have seen that stuff. Shit, I don't know. There is like a lot. Like the one that really gets me.
Truman Show. That's a great movie.
Oh, I feel like I'm Truman Show, like all the time. I swear to God. So the glitch in the Matrix is, I know that, but I say that CERN, look up CERN. I really don't want to talk about it because it scares me because like they're a real thing. So just look up CERN, CERN. That's what's, dude, the smartest kid in the world is also with me. And he explains the whole timeline shift, that it was their fault. There is such a thing that there is all these timelines. We're intersecting them because of stupid CERN, and here we are. I just want the timeline where I'm fucking rich. That's the one I want. Notice that every young Jedi meets with the master dies. Omega, what just happened?
I don't know.
Machu, there's a black sedan parked in front of your house. Wait, I always remembered C-3PO with the silver leg. It always confused me why it was just there.
Me too.
I don't know. I don't. All Dirty Gold is Ernie's rapper name. It was. There actually is. Question for you, Ernie. What do you do with this information? How do you go back to living life knowing this? You just take it for whatever it is. You just, whatever. There's so many Mandela effects out there. There's so much conspiracy. I love it for all the stories. I do. I'm like that. There's nobody doing anything about it. Like that. Like, we're just all
to get their channels canceled.
Dude, we're literally sitting here split. And that's what it is. Like you're laughing about it, but you did see the risky business thing.
Yeah.
What you remember is what I remember and thousands of other people. But right, then you will get the.
But I accept that there's a logical explanation.
But how did you tell me it though? You described it all. You said he comes out, he's dancing.
Because our brains aren't perfect, and we're like things get mixed up and confused and combined.
Oh my God. Okay, that's fine if that's what you want to go with. Cap lives, don't do it because there's a lot of shit, dude. There really is. I'm not trying to fight with people because I will win. True, Marcus. Yes. Andy's Pandies. My phone just paused and then pressed play and the volume was all the way down. They don't want you to hear it. My friend, Chicken Little sings it the word at the end of it. Oh, yeah. I'm saying go to Queen though. Pull out a Queen album right now. It's not there. Neither is Struck By. Neither is. There's a lot with music, and I love music, so that pisses me off. It really does. Like, I'll be singing a song, and then I notice that the words have changed.
We should save music for next week. I've got a couple funny ones there.
That you feel the same way, that it's changed?
No, I mean just like with misremembered lyrics or misheard lyrics.
It's not. It's the Mandela effect. Just heard that song this week, and there wasn't
what you're talking about
of the world at the end, and I sung it that way anyway. Wait, I'm confused with 89 Joker throwing money. What's the Mandela effect for that one? Okay, so Here's what's hard about that
he
one.
throws money out the window, but you're saying he doesn't throw money out the window?
No, there's another scene where he threw money out. There was a whole nother scene. See, this is why I don't like to explain it that way, because then I feel when that happens, like it's been planted in your head. Like this is what I'm trying to say to you is I didn't tell you shit about Risky Business, and you said it the way that it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then you watch it and you're trying to say, oh, my brain did that.
Well,
but you knew the whole thing, but then so did I though. And I saw that as a kid. I'm remembering that from years, not just because of movie posters and like that. You dressed up like that for Halloween.
There are other ones that are weirder, like Bernstein Bears, but that one makes sense.
What do you know?
What do I know?
Yes.
I thought it was Bernstein Bears.
What? E or A? E? Did you freeze? Oh shit! I thought you froze.
No.
You scared the shit out of me. I swear to God, I thought you fucking froze right now.
I don't know. Now I'm confused.
Ah! Paul, I miss you so much. This is exactly what we're talking about. I gotta wait on the Berenstein or Berenstein Bears. Okay, yeah. What? I grew up with Berenstein, not Berenstain.
Yeah.
I saw it. I had books. I flipped out. For like a good 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because I had tons of books upstairs that were my books. And it's always been, there was even a cartoon. There was McDonald's toys. It's always been Berenstein Bears. Then I started going down to YouTube videos. Yeah. And what freaked me out is the YouTube videos when they say, here's a reading from the Berenstain Bears. Like they pronounce it so profusely. Right. And I'm like, what is going on here? Paul, I miss you so much. He has his show on Sundays. You all know that. Please go watch it. Fun Boxing Sundays. He just had a last one. I haven't had a chance to catch up yet, but he was on a little earlier. I missed it because I was at the park. I didn't even know. I didn't get alerted. Stupid Mandela effect. But yes. Okay, I sung it that way anyway. I'm confused. See, okay, this is what I'm getting back to. Oh. I don't like to say it out because I feel like it's planted. That's why. So if you can look up and like see, you know. Who is messing with me right now?
Who's messing with you? Someone's messing with you, for sure.
Can you just shut up right now or we're going to pull your plug? I swear to God. You see me, right? I'm right here. Whatever, dude. As crazy as this sounds, I agree with Ernie. Different universes. I'm just saying. I really want to meet my multiverse variants because I want to mug the rich variant. That's what I'm saying. That's me. Or like, why can't I wake up one day and be like, check that bank account and be like, are you serious? And I know what's going on. I'm not going to say shit to nobody ever. I'm going to be like, who needs help? Yeah. Oh, wait, I was going back. I really want to. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. I got to wait in. Oh, I already did. Oh, see, look at I got all scared by the phone call.
I swear we've done this already.
What about the people who remember some of it your way and some of it the other way? What universe are we in?
We jumped universe.
Brownie Jacob, dude, that sucks because you're stuck. I'm serious. Because everybody who I talk to, that's only happened to a couple people and I've gotten scared. If you want to really deep dive into this, there's been a chick who woke up and beat the shit out of her fiance. Okay. Police and family come over. This was years and years ago when they said people, the whole multiverse shit. Okay. This is how deep this gets. She beat the shit out of her fiance because she did not know who he is. Woke up one day and that was it. She went to her family. Her family was trying to tell her, you guys have been together for over a year. You've been engaged for 6 months. He is living in your house. She remembers her family. She remembers everything with her family. She has no clue about the fiance, but had another boyfriend. And so they called her crazy. To this day, called her crazy.
There are probably medical explanations for that one.
Whatever. Loki, no, it's not me being old.
Or drugs.
He calls me an alien because he thinks he's an alien. I don't think I'm an alien. You are an alien. I say that to her all the time. Her eyes blink weird. You want to throw it out there? I'll throw it out there. Oh, just all of a sudden you met me You're okay with my toys. You knew Star Wars. We knew Disney stuff together. You had Star Wars tattoos. And then you blink weird. Your eyes do that weird thing. I know I'm being watched, but I love you anyways. I'll take it. Alien all. I'm like what's his name? Secret Invasion. Did anybody watch that? Okay, I don't want to spoil it. But I'm like him right now. I agree with you, but do you guys ever feel like some of your friends are NPCs? Yeah. Ernie feels like he's living a true motion. That's explain why he calls us extras.
That's true.
Bro, I'm not going to be a poor alien. If I have to be in a show, I'm going to fool you. Then I'm going to be hella rich. I'm just waiting for you to say.
You know what I want to watch that I haven't yet? Is it on Amazon Prime? The one with James Marsden and like they're like the jury, and there's the one guy who doesn't know that it's all a show, a reality show.
Oh, it's called The Jury, right?
Oh, maybe it is called The Jury.
Yeah, the kids keep telling me to watch that.
I need to watch that one.
Yeah, I do too. Maybe we should watch that with I don't feel like I'm the main character, but I feel like the fan favorite side character. Take it, Rensu, run with it. Yeah. Oh, Side 9. Look and here's another name. I don't remember ever seeing Side 9 in the show, and here's Side 9 now agreeing with me. CERN is scary. They are messing with stuff you should not be messing with. Exactly.
How'd you find
Can anybody explain all the Simpson stuff of all the future that they predicted? Nope. CERN, the second Mandela, A-bomb the first. I'm telling you. A whole nother scene. I thought it was just at the parade. It is at the parade. Go watch the video now. Wasn't he throwing money out on a parade? Go watch the video now. With how Mandela effects makes you wonder why humans can have witnesses at trials, knowing how flawed our memories are.
It's true.
It's the multiverse. Memory is malleable. I blame the time travel for trolling us. Probably went back in time, changed these titles, and was like, now this is really going to grind their gears. Yeah, there's that one too. But CERN is my answer. It's them, Ernie. I'm telling you. Oh, I miss you, Ernie. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the shout out. You're always welcome. Paul, we both miss you. We are waiting. Paul, make sure Kevin brings back Boba Squadron and that we're invited. Please. I've always seen it as the correct Bears. Even remember questioning how others pronounced it. Gave up with the pronunciation. I still got to know Paul's answer. Or does he mean that he was checking it? My wife gets mad at me for cheating on her in her dream. Beating. Her eyes blink weird. Ernie, that's mean. I'm telling you. Yes, I feel like I'm Nick Fury, but I didn't want to spoil it. Joe, it's called Jury Duty. Is that what we said?
We said The Jury.
I've been around, just don't comment much.
What did we
and
say?
I found my FBI who watches me. Hi, Side 9. Thanks for being here. I'm going to call Side 9 now my FBI watcher all the time. I miss you too, Yoko. Paul, I hope you're well. Everybody go check out Fun Boxing Sundays. You know where it is on Bitter Asian Dude Inc. on YouTube. I have all the links down below, so everybody can find everything. You can find Toy Migos tomorrow. That's going on Thursday. We got June on. Hold on right now. We're going to do Star Wars talk. I'm immediately switching over to the Starlight Digest. I am late once again. And then Kevin has Toying Around Thursdays right before us also. Hopefully Boba Squadron is back and all four of us can talk about Ahsoka. Yes. Paul's from our universe. I also remember it as Berenstein Bears. Thank you, God. That would have messed me up. If Paul would have said it's always been Berenstain, Ernie, I'd be like, oh, geez. What am I going to do? Berenstein is the Canadian version. No, it's not. And as far as I know, Boba Squad is still a go. But I cannot participate SAG strike. Oh, really?
I didn't think about that. Dang.
Really? Oh. Okay, well then we're going to miss you. But I totally understand everything. And I hope everything works out. And everybody gets exactly what they need. Because that needs to happen.
Yeah.
I support you, brother. If you need anything, let me know. I showed off your comic last week on They're Not Dolls. So I hope a lot of people went and got it.
For me.
Did you get it yet or no?
No, not yet.
He's drawn so cool. And now I got to get the other ones because, of course. But it was awesome. How many universes have we crossed? Because I don't remember a mix of these things, but I'm 22. Oh, I don't know. I honestly, I don't. We've crossed somewhere though. I remember it as Stein.
But you know what? Cap Lives is so wise for 22 that I think maybe he has time traveled actually.
Before,
or,
yeah.
Like,
I remember it as Stein, Baron Stein Bears. But is it actually pronounced Stain, or is it just spelled that way? No, it's the spelling. So as I grew up, it was EIN, and now everything is AIN.
No. They
just don't replace me with AI. No, Paul, we can't. Unless you already are. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, here we go. Check this out. Look at it. We are all with you. We beef with AI. That's right. Gigi Fresh. Aliens, man. Thanks for the support, everyone. Of course.
It's not Mandela effect, but I have this whole vacation that I remember that apparently never happened.
But that is Mandela effect.
Like I remember I asked I have the souvenir that I'm like, I swear I used to live in Guam when I was little. And then I remember I swear we went on a family vacation to Cebu, an island in the Philippines. And I was like, no, and I have this shell thing that I bought there, and I remember it. And my parents were like, no, we never took you there. And I was like, what? No, I swear. And it's probably a different vacation to a different tropical island.
Why do you talk yourself out of it?
Because
you literally have memories of it.
I just remember the place wrong. I don't know.
You're describing a souvenir.
I just learned this in the last year or two. Cause I could have sworn
that it didn't happen.
And they've told me I've never been there. Huh?
Mandela effect.
I swear I've been to Cebu. I have this.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking. This is what I was talking about with that chick. She woke up and that was not her man. You're sitting here remembering a vacation and you just found out. What do you mean we didn't take that vacation?
Yeah.
I am telling you, there is people out there that have family members that no longer exist, and they're trying to tell everybody, what about so-and-so? And they look at them like they're crazy. Famous people keep dying constantly. Dude, the biggest one, I remember Willy Wonka.
Gene Wilder?
Wilder, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's pronunciations with names that are totally wrong too. That's a whole nother one. We got lots more show. Yes. No, that was just me being wrong. She played in The Traveling Nun. She played in Smokey and the Bandit. She was Spider-Man's mom. What is the actress's name?
Which Spider-Man?
Toby? She Toby's mom? Or is she Garfield's mom? No, she's Garfield's mom. What is her name?
Is that Sally Field?
Say it again.
Sally Field.
And
if you're trying to say Sally Fields, you're thinking of the cookies.
No, Sally Fields, as I grew up, had an S on it.
No, you're thinking of the cookies.
Oh, there's more than that.
Business effect.
Because people who have remembered Sally Fields and everything, if you look into it and other movies that she's been a part of that had now been a part of the Mandela effect, her brother actually works at CERN. What? If you go through it and you start let's keep going down this rabbit hole. Yeah, so there it is. Thanks for the support. All right, yeah, I got to get out of here. I'm super late. AI, are you foreshadowing? Yogo, I'm saying if you were there, then you were there. Our time thing, the time traveler has just been messing up all along, starting with Harambe. Rest in peace, Harambe. I think Mandela effect is when there's a tarantula in my house and I mention it to my brother, but he constantly denies it. See? Just like her trip.
Thank you.
This is fascinating, the theory of multiverses you're subscribing to, Ernie. But I can't help but think perhaps it's just a long con to make up for the fact that you mispronounce Grievous and Silicious Crumb and also now Tagalum. That was just wrong, though. Now that Mandela effect is kind of heartbreaking, though, for some to be completely gone. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, I know. Here, everybody's putting that. It had an S at the end. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Marcus Yee. Yeah, the awards show. When she won Best Oscar, her speech used to be, "You like me. You really, really like me." And it was put on shirts and stuff. People remember that's the quote and everything. Now, if you go back to it, it's not that. It's just literally she says, "You really like me," when that's not it. Where's the rest of it?
Definitely no logical explanation there.
I'm telling you, Ernie, it's called typo. They misspelled my name all the time. It's not Mandela effect. Well, why then? Why is it Berenstein Bears and it's not anymore? Kyle, happy Wednesday. Kyle, you're late. Happy Wednesday too, but come on. We're talking about Mandela effect here.
The cookie is Mrs. Fields. Thank you.
Look at Stormfire Blizzard. Paul, just go with it and then call him out when he's questioning things. Look at now they just are like, oh, I can't wait until Paul rips into Ernie. The mask said it.
You're thinking
yeah, he did.
For sure.
Because he was quoting what we all know, which is not there anymore.
Am I in a different universe now?
Go listen to Smooth Criminal. Go listen to Queen. That's your first ones. I'll give you more. Look,
universes.
Look at no, you didn't. Look at Berenstein Bears. Tell me what you think of that. Watch Risky Business. Go look up Snow White. Look up that now. Kit Kat.
I think 95% have logical explanations. But still, that 5%, Ernie, that 5% doesn't disprove your multiverse theory.
Okay. All right.
So I'm not completely disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying most of these have logical explanations.
Look at. If you go and watch Star Trek now, he has never ever said "Beam me up, Scotty."
What does he say?
He doesn't. That's the thing. He's never said it.
He didn't say anything?
It's not in any of the old episodes or anything. It's the whole "I love Lucy." You have some explaining to do.
It's like, you know what else is the classic Mandela effect? The people who remember Boba Fett being this big, major, important character in the OT end.
Okay, I have to go because I have to go talk Star Wars on Sarlacc. We're going to talk Rebels right now.
That's the greatest Mandela effect of them all.
They've already started. Paul, stick around and watch this ending. Paul, I'm giving you a chance to get to your phone, your TV, whatever you're watching for. You need to see my outro. You haven't seen it yet. I love you. I miss you. I love all the Federation. Thanks for jumping down this rabbit hole for me. Nobody's wrong. Nobody's right. This was a fun time, wasn't it? And I hope I freak somebody out. Yoko, thanks for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it.
You still feel that way?
What?
Oh, he's already forgotten.
Beam me up, Scotty. That's never been there. All right. That's it. I have to go.
Was never cool. Okay.
Yes, he was. He was always cool. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Go switch over to Sarlacc right now. The link is below. I'm there to talk Star Wars. Catch all the links. Catch us tomorrow. Toying around Kevin. Then we got June on They're Not Dolls. Fun boxing Sundays. Me and Yoko are all over the place. We'll be back Wednesday. I'm going to send her so much. I'm going to freak her out tonight. Okay. I love you guys. Bye. Switch over now. Paul, watch this. You're cut, Ernie. You're cut. I love you, Paul.